What's up, guys? We got a great video from Fell for You.
You know what we're gonna do?
Gentlemen, you better sit down and hold on to your coffees because what women are about to do to you is going to ruin your lives. Just watch.
We're not gonna dye our hair anymore.
How are men ever going to recover from this? The next part of this plan is just diabolical, guys.
The skin stuff. We're not gonna dress up and look nice. Why? So that they can come and act like they own us because we look like this? Absolutely not.
I thought women say that they don't do makeup or dress for men. So where is this coming from? Come on here, what's going on?
Hold up, guys. I thought women dressed up for themselves. I thought women wore makeup for themselves. I definitely wouldn't say that women looking presentable has anything to do with trying to be desirable to men, especially if you're married or in a relationship. In all seriousness, though, this isn't going to hurt men more than it's going to help women. Ladies, you shouldn't be going out with a man who only values you for your appearance because that will fade with age. And in all seriousness, though, I don't think all aspects of the 4B movement are terrible. Sure, the women who are planning to divorce their husbands because of how they voted, I'm sure your husband is going to find better. The whole aspect of women agreeing to not have intimate relationships with men unless they value and respect them is only going to help women. It's not really going to hurt men. And it's only going to hurt the men that need to be hurt.
Oh man, so it's not gonna hurt men. Actually, men will have an opportunity to even see whether a girl is beautiful, a woman is beautiful, before she puts on makeup or some hair or some kind. I'm just saying it. It's a win situation.
At the same time, it's really not. I know you meant the F-boys and I know for sure they're gonna be fine. Whatever they think they're doing with this 4B movement, they're not, and not to mention that the 4B movement is already gone. It only started, well, again a few days ago and it's already gone. The ones yelling the loudest that we're not gonna sleep with men anymore, yeah, they are already back in clubs and bars looking for free drinks.
I think the coolest thing about being single from the transition of 25 to 26 is really just getting to know my type, because I really just don't give a I can be alone. But also at the same time, I'm kind of like, I'm exploring a little bit. Like, I'm not just dating a dude because he's older and tatted. Like, I'm looking around, right? I'm exploring my options. I'm starting to realize I like a real goo goo gaga type. I like I need her type of man. I like feeling needed. I like babying people. I like taking care of someone, especially when it's somebody I love. And I just like to coddle someone. I want to cook and clean for you and wipe your bottom type of energy.
My prediction is that this woman is going to hit the wall.
Yeah, we get it. You need more men to subscribe to your WAF account. What was that from earlier? 4B movement? Now it could be that this lady was never told about that 4B, or maybe she was, but when someone said 4B, she heard 499.
I just watched like the most ridiculous video of like some fat dude defending his friend that's also like fat, and they made a video eating candy or whatever, and someone commented that she doesn't eat any more candy, which is quite frankly kind of true. And I just think that like the fact that the only thing you can say about that statement isn't like, you didn't say like, oh, like she's beautiful at any weight, blah blah blah, you just immediately went to attacking the looks of another woman is just incredibly telling. And I don't think that reading somebody for their looks carries as much weight when you're also fat and ugly. That's just me.
Yeah, I don't think you think much. He was defending his friend, and you have a problem with him for that because someone else said something?
And the idea that only ugly people hate is just not true, because every hot person that I know, myself included, because I have eyes and I make a living off being hot, is a hater. A lot of them are not interested in coddling people and telling them that they're pretty when they're not.
Okay, I know I have a headache and it could be me, but can anyone make sense out of all she said? How is that making you a hater? You're supposed to tell everyone they're pretty even though they're not, so that won't make you a hater? I'm not even sure how you're making a living out of your look. I mean, I know you have an OF account, but $375 a month? Yeah, I'm sure you're crushing it.
Oh, so she's selling her body on the internet, and then she's saying she makes a living out of her beauty. Like, come on now.
This is what we're doing now. Stop asking their star signs. Stop asking what house their Saturn is in. Start asking them what the House of Representatives are.
I'm not sure exactly what she's doing, but she's doing something. In case you're only listening, she was chatting with some guy. Well, not really, just maybe kind of. The guy said, "Hey Tatiana, what's up? How are you?" She replied with, "Who did you vote for?" And the guy never replied back. So yeah, well, she's doing something. I don't think she even knows what she's doing, but it's something. And no, I'm sure it matters and it's important and it makes no difference. I mean, it's gonna make a difference. What difference that is? Yes.
Also, it's so important for her to know who the guy voted for. So the person that she's chatting, I assume it's a guy. And it's important for her to know who she voted for so that she can decide whether maybe to continue with the conversation or no. Okay.
One of the most unattractive behavioural qualities that a man can possess that will be an immediate repellent for a healthy feminine woman is when he uses catty remarks as a way of expressing himself. So whether that's online, whether that's, he tries to diminish what the woman is saying, but essentially when it's coming from a place where it's almost like you can feel the sting in the tail, it's a massive indicator that the male has a very open mother wound that hasn't been tended to yet. Now, when there's an unconscious mother wound, these passive-aggressive behaviours are basically showing to you that there is unconscious and unresolved hatred towards the feminine.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Why am I listening to you? We'll go back to what you said in the beginning. One of the most unattractive behavior or qualities a man can possess. Unattractive qualities? I mean, sure, why not? Who's even looking for qualities in a person? Since the caption on your video says one of the most unattractive behaviors in men for high-value women, I'm absolutely positive whatever the definition of a high-value woman is for you, I do not want it.
You're telling me that the same people who said all men until no men, who are loud and proud self-professed misandrists, who undoubtedly chose the bear, they are now no longer dating or sleeping with men. Okay, ladies, as someone who loves Lysistrata and understands what you're trying to do, I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. I think you have severely overestimated a man's desire to have relations with a woman who hates him.
Yeah, they sound like the perfect women for no men. It's pretty much the chicken and the egg argument. Men said absolutely not, and they said we're gonna shave our heads so you know for sure why you said no in the beginning.
So the same women that chose the bear, they are the same women now that are saying they'll stop sleeping with men and they'll just do their thing. Like, which one is it? So you've already told men, or men already know that you don't like them. You chose the bear. They'll go for women that who like them. You understand? That's why you find that the movements of the passport bros exist. That's even the reason why men were going their own way. That's even the reason as to why men are not committing, they are not marrying. Why do you think that is? So, this 4B movement has failed before it even started. Why? Because men have been going their own way. Men, they've been getting passports and go to the Asian countries to find wives.
Important question. Does wearing lipstick, deter somebody from kissing you on a date? I'm not asking for a friend, I'm asking for me. Because I like to kiss on dates. So, deter, not deter, wear, don't wear.
Oh, deter for sure. No lady was ever kissing me on dates while I was wearing lipstick. Then I grew older and I realized everyone is different. Some ladies absolutely did not want to kiss me. Some ladies wanted to, but they were nervous, shy. And for these last ones, it was up to me to help them somehow read the room better.
I think she's hit the wall. You've seen it. She's like in her 40s, approaching 50s. Mid-40s maybe. And then she's asking about like kissing advice. I mean, what happened to 25 years ago? I mean, this kind of information you could have found 25 years ago. This is the war at play, guys. The war.
I'm not dating anyone at the minute because I need a break. Since the last time I spoke to someone, I ended up on a plane to Copenhagen and then I was upset by the canal. Anyway,
I had a thought in my singleness. I thought, when was the last time a lad I was dating asked me a question to genuinely get to know me? I'm not talking, what's your favourite colour, what have you done today? I'm talking, what's your favourite book? What film do you watch when you're upset? What song makes your heart explode? What did you study at university? What was your favourite part? What did you want to be when you grew up? What do you want to be now? You know, just anything that would like actually get to know me. And I swear to you, I think it's been years, but then I'm not confident that it's ever happened.
Okay, so it's just a war at play, just like the other woman. So those conversations, our conversation you were having in your early 20s, when you met that guy who was 27, and not really doing the most, but maybe he was ready to provide for you. And those are conversation towards mid 20s. Now you're approaching 30 or you're over 30 now. Like, and men in that age bracket are not gonna be having such conversations with you. I mean, maybe there will just be few things they want from you, and those are the only things, who knows, maybe that you're able to offer. Because while you've run out of time, maybe you can't even make a good wife. So those conversations, I'm sorry, you are likely not to have them. You've hit the wall. Guys, thanks for watching, and shout out to Phil for you for this amazing video. I'll see you in the next one.